All week we've been talking about resolutions for the new year, and today we're going to talk about kicking that bad habit once and for all. And that habit we're talking about is smoking. Joining me this morning is respiratory therapist Kit Schiller. Good morning, Kit.
Good morning.
We all know somebody, whether it be in our family or a friend, that has a hard time with this habit. I mean, it's so addicting. It's so hard to stop. Talk about some of the tips that you have initially to start this process.
First of all, you really have to recognize what the addiction is. People that are in families with non-smokers who are trying to quit, it's real tough because everybody else thinks, well, what's wrong with you? Just quit.
Right.
It's not that easy. It's a true addiction. It's both physical and psychological, and there's two parts of it that you have to fight.
Now, I chewed tobacco for 14 years, and I just quit cold turkey because I figured I needed my face in my mouth for my career. You know, it was like a kind of a, not only was it a life and death thing, but it was like, you know, hello, why are you doing this? But I did it alone, which was hard, but you say this isn't something that you should necessarily try doing alone.
We find that people have more success when they actually get into a group. I've had some people that tried to quit on their own, and granted, some people manage to quit on their own, but it's a tough road. You need a lot of support, and you don't need family kind of beating you up for it. You need them to encourage you along the way.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we've tried, you know, taking the cigarettes, chopping them up, throwing them in the toilet, you know, adding up how much money. I mean, it's an expensive habit. It's like $3,000 a year, but sometimes the threatening tactics don't always work.
They don't, actually. Sometimes people feel belligerent about that.
Right.
Yeah, because you're taking away something they like, and you're kind of beating them up for it. So our program kind of focuses on you changing your lifestyle and rewarding yourself for getting away from this habit.
And one thing that I think people do that smoke, they ignore what cigarettes are actually doing to their bodies.
Oh, they totally do. They're in complete denial.
What are some of those things?
I always tell my classes that none of you believe anything that's being told to you about what this is doing to you and how you're destroying your health. I often say to them, you still feel okay, but by the time you don't feel okay, you will have done so much damage to your lungs that there's some of it will not be able to be reversed. It's never too late to quit, though, because as you continue to smoke, you continue to make more damage. So the way to turn that around is to get a grip on what this is doing to you and how to get away from it. In our program, Freedom from Smoking, which is from the American Lung Association, we try to first identify why you smoke, when you smoke, how you smoke. You have to realize if you've been smoking for a while, you've been practicing that for a long time.
Right. And
you have to get out of that habit. There's a lot of habit cigarettes that smokers will realize, oh, I just lit up. So always my first task for them in my class is get the cigarettes inconvenient. They need to be out in your car, or they can't be sitting next to you because you're going to light it without even thinking about it.
All right, great tips, Kit. Thanks so much for coming in this morning. We have much more information about quitting smoking on our website at foxprovidence.com.